Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to crochet slipper boots. I have some more picture on my Facebook and Instagram. You can check it out if you want to see more picture. I hope you enjoy. For this project, I'll use two colors. The cream color gonna be the slipper part, and this color gonna be the cuff, which is the crocodile stitch. This is Lion brand, thick and quick. And size super bulky number 6 yarn. And this is the color right here. I hope you can see. I also gonna put all detail in description below. You can check it out. And this is also Lion brand, thick and quick, and the same size, super bulky number 6 yarn. And I bought 2 skein of each color, and I still have some left, but if you buy one of each, you're not gonna have enough. And crochet hook size 8 millimeters. You will need scissors, yarn needle, and markers. For this slipper boot, I will start right here, which is the tip of the toes, and we make in round till we reach the beginning of the heel, and after that we're gonna make the heel back and forth. In this video, I'm making size, I don't know what to call, so I'm wearing the shoe size 7, sometimes 7.5, but this slipper is very stretchy, so if you wear the shoe size 6 to 7.5, you can wear this slipper. But if you wear bigger size or smaller size, it's very easy to adjust the sizes. Okay, and both sides we're gonna make exactly the same. So I already make one side. And for the cuff, the crocodile stitch, if you want to be longer, you can add more rows of that crocodile stitches. If you want shorter, you can add you can make less row. Okay, so let's get started. So I use my cream color, and first I'm gonna make magic ring. So I twist the yarn like so and hold it right here, insert my hook into that loop, pull up a loop and chain 1. And the chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch, it is the part of a magic ring. And now we're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, 3. First 3 chains count as 1 double crochet, and we're gonna make 9 double crochet into the same ring space. So includes the first 3 chain, it'll be 10 double crochet. So yarn over, insert the hook, pull up a loop, pull out 2 loops, pull out another 2 loops. Now we have 2 double crochet. Do that again, yarn over, insert the hook into the same space, pull up a loop, pull out 2 loops, pull out another 2 loops. You're gonna keep doing that. And I will meet you guys when you have 10 double crochets into this ring space. Now I have 10 double crochet into the ring space, and you need to pull this tail, the short tail, pull it tight to close up the hole. Okay, and then slip stitch into the 3rd chain that we did. So this is first chain, second chain, and then third chain here. Insert the hook into the third chain, pull up a loop and pull it through. Okay, before we start round 2, I just want to hide this tail. So I just gonna weave the end into the wrong side, which is inside of the slipper. Nothing fancy, I just try to hide the tail and make sure it's secure, and then you just need to trim the tail. For round 2, we're gonna start with chain 1. The chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch. Okay, and then we're gonna make front post double crochet. See, these are the first 3 chain from round 1. We're gonna yarn over, insert the hook into that stitch, go under that stitch and pull through this side, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. You're gonna pull out 2 loops and pull out another 2 loops. So in each stitch, we're gonna make 2 front post double crochet in there. And I'm gonna place the marker into the first stitch, not the chain 1, okay? Okay, we're gonna do 1 more front post double crochet into the same stitch. We will increase this row. So yarn over, insert the hook into the same stitch, go under the stitch like so, pull up a loop, pull out 2 loops, pull out another 2 loops. And then do the same with next stitch. 2 front post double crochet into next stitch. Yarn over, insert the hook, go under next stitch like so, pull up a loop, pull out 2 loops, pull out another 2 loops. Okay, 1 more into the same stitch. Do exactly the same. Okay, and 2 front post double crochet into next stitch. Do exactly the same. So you're gonna keep doing this, 2 front post double crochet into each stitch around, and you will end up with 20 front post double crochet stitches, and I will meet you guys when you come to the end. I'm in the end of round 2, and I have 20 front post double crochet stitches, and then we're gonna slip stitch into the first stitch, which is the marker stitch here. Okay, I'm gonna insert the hook into that stitch. Remove marker first, pull up a loop and pull it through, and then chain 1. The chain 1 doesn't count as the stitch. And then for round 3, we're just gonna make 1 front post double crochet into each stitch around. So yarn over, insert the hook into very first stitch here. Okay, not the chain 1, okay? This is the chain 1 right here. We not insert to that stitch. We're gonna insert to the first front post double crochet from the previous row. Go under, do the same. Pull up a loop, pull out 2 loops, pull out another 2 loops, and place the marker into the first stitch. And then 1 front post double crochet into next stitch and each stitch around. It's kind of difficult to see. You have to open it out a little bit. See, I kind of use my hand to open the stitch out, so you can see where is the next stitch you're gonna make front post double crochet into. So I'm just gonna keep making front post double crochet into each stitch around, and I will come I will meet you guys when you come to the end. I'm in the end of round 3, and I have the same number of stitches, which is 20 front post double crochet stitches, and we're gonna slip stitch into the marker stitch. Insert the hook, pull up a loop, and pull through. And from now on, we're just gonna repeat row 3 till you have 11 rows, or whatever side you're making. And we're just gonna make front post double crochet into each stitch around. This is the first stitch, and I place the marker into the first stitch. Every time you start new row, I want you to paste the marker into the first stitch. So you just keep crochet, front post double crochet into each stitch around. So I want you guys to count your stitches every single row, because sometimes front post double crochet it is kind of difficult to see the stitches, and when you come to the end, you're gonna slip stitch into the marker stitch and then start new row exactly the same, chain 1 and then front post double crochet into each stitch around. Keep doing that. So to adjust your size, you're gonna try your slipper on. When it's reach your beginning of your heel, you're gonna stop adding rows, and we're gonna create the heel after that. So I will repeat this pattern till I have 11 rounds, and I will meet you guys back in. Now I have 11 rounds, and I try my slipper on. The end of row 11 is reach my beginner of my heel, and next I gonna create the heel. Row 12. So first you're gonna chain 1. Chain 1 never count as a stitch, and we're gonna make front post double crochet into the first stitch, and I'm gonna place the marker into the first stitch, and we're gonna make the same front post double crochet into next stitch. So we will make front post double crochet into each stitch till we have 14 stitches. Okay, and I will meet you guys there. Now I have 14 front post double crochet stitches, and I have 6 stitches left here, but I'm not gonna do anything with that. So just 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I have 6 stitches left. This is gonna be the front. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna leave it like right there. Sorry. And I'm gonna make single crochet into the last stitch. The little V behind the last front post double crochet, I'm gonna insert my hook in there and make a single crochet. The single crochet doesn't count as a stitch, and I'm gonna chain 1 and turn. And we're just gonna crochet back and forth around the heel. And for row 13 we're gonna make back post double crochet. So pretty similar to the front post double crochet. I'm gonna insert the hook into the first front post double crochet this side and go out that side. So first yarn over, insert the hook under the first stitch and go out like so. Pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Pull out 2 loops and pull out another 2 loops and place the marker into the first stitch. We're gonna do the same with next stitch. Back post double crochet. So yarn over, insert the hook under the second stitch right here. Like so. Pull up a loop and pull out 2 loops. Pull out another 2 loops. See, it's really beautiful on this side. We're just gonna make back post double crochet into each stitch. It's pretty difficult to see on camera. I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys can see. So you just keep making back post double crochet into each stitch till you come to the end of row 13. Okay, which is the marker stitch right here, and I will meet you guys there. I'm in the end of row 13, but I haven't made the last back post double crochet yet. I just want to make with you guys. Yarn over, insert the hook under the last stitch. Just do the same. Pull up a loop, pull out 2 loops, and pull out another 2 loops. And then we're gonna make a single crochet into the marker stitch. So insert the hook into the marker stitch and remove marker. Pull up a loop and make single crochet. This doesn't count as the stitch. And chain 1 and turn. And row 14, we're gonna make front post double crochet into each stitch. Not in the single crochet, okay? Make into the last back post double crochet on the previous row. And then paste the marker into the first stitch. And then front post double crochet into each stitch. Okay, keep making front post double crochet into each stitch till you come to the end of row 14 right here, and I will meet you guys there. I'm in the end of row 14. I haven't made the last front post double crochet yet. Okay, I'm just gonna yarn over, insert the hook under the last stitch, pull up a loop, pull out 2 loops, pull out another 2 loops. Basically do the same, but I just want to show you the last stitch. And then single crochet into the marker stitch. Insert the hook into marker stitch and remove marker, pull up a loop and make single crochet and chain 1 and turn. And row 15, we're gonna make back post double crochet. Do the same as row 13. Yarn over, insert the hook under the first stitch, like so. Pull up a loop and pull out 2 loops, pull out another 2 loops, and paste the marker into the first stitch. and then we're just gonna make back post double crochet into each stitch. Yarn over, insert the hook under next stitch, pull up a loop, pull out 2 loops, pull out another 2 loops, and repeat that. Keep making back post double crochet into each stitch till you come to the end of row 15, and I will meet you guys there. I'm in the end of row 15 and I'm gonna make the last back post double crochet into the last stitch right here, and then single crochet into the marker stitch. Set the hook there and remove marker and make single crochet and chain 1 and turn, and we're gonna make front post double crochet into the first stitch and each stitch around. Okay, and place the marker into the first stitch. This is the final row for my side anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna make front post double crochet into each stitch till I come to the end of row 16, and I will meet you guys there. I'm in the end of row 16 and I'm gonna make the last front post double crochet into the last stitch, and then single crochet into the marker stitch, insert the hook and remove marker, pull up a loop and make last single crochet there, and then next. So I want you to try the slipper on. Make sure it's cover your heel before you cut the yarn. You can see in the picture here, and I cut my yarn about, I leave the tail about 10 inches, 10-12 maybe, just enough to sew the heel together. I bring my yarn needle, insert the yarn in there. I just gonna turn inside out, so easier to show you guys. Okay, I just gonna sew into the wrong side. You can use any method you like, or you can use slip stitch join as well. I'm just gonna insert my needle into this stitch here and then go into that side also and remove marker, and I'm gonna insert the same stitch one more time just to make sure it's secure, and insert my needle into next stitch. I'm just gonna sew the heel together, just keep sewing back and forth. Like I said, you can use any method you like. Okay, and next I'm just gonna tie a few knot and then hide the tail. Make sure it's secure, and then you just trim the tail and you're done with this part. When I'm done, I'm gonna turn the right side out. And for the cuff, the crocodile stitch part, I'm gonna show you in the part 2. Okay, so I will see you in the part 2.